What's going on, guys? It's your boy and the Matrix, and we're back talking about Netflix. And today, Netflix is actually considering doing that I've been talking about for months. Since last year, I've been actually talking about this. Netflix has always been a binge model entertainment. Whenever they make a new movie or new series, they drop all the episodes just right there. Boom, just here, consume it, take it all in. That's basically how Netflix has been. However, it looks like they're gonna be changing their strategy. Now, before we continue, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell for future notifications. And guys, if you're into anime, manga, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. This is your place. Now, so I am here at the hyperbeast.com, and it says Netflix is thinking about abandoning the binge model, may start releasing episodes weekly. Wow. Didn't think we would get here, did you? I mean, it was kind of inevitable. Because, think about when The Mandalorian came out. The Disney Mandalorian came out with Star Wars. The Mandalorian was released in Disney episodic, right? Every week there will be a new episode, and people would be talking about it all for like 2 months. People would talk about it for 2 months, right? Because it's 8 episodes, so 8 episodes, you release it in every week. That's basically 2 months. So the show would have a longer lifespan, and this is basically how old television used to be. You watch the Thundercats. Episode 1 of Thundercats will release this week. Episode 2 will release next week, and then the next week, and then the next week, and then that was basically the joy. That was basically the joy of entertainment, of TV shows. But now, since Netflix came out, people just kind of sit down and watch an entire season in one set. I mean, I remember when Marco Polo came out. I saw the whole thing in one shot. But thinking about it now, right? I think it would have been better if to consume the content once at a time. But you also have to remember that once the entire season finishes, right? Let's say within 2 to 3 months, it's still gonna be there on Netflix. You can still go back and watch the entire thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and hear what Netflix has to say about releasing weekly episodes instead of just dropping everything in one shot and just have people binge the whole thing. It says a new era of streaming has dawned on the industry, and it looks to revert back to the traditional forms of cable, when content was split between many various competitors. In order to stay in the game, Netflix may also soon take on cable's traditional releasing model to keep the attention of their audience. Puck News reported that Netflix is considering returning to weekly episodes releases for TV shows. Okay, so the first time I actually realized that Netflix was going to be doing this was with Kami Can't Communicate. Yes, the anime Kami Can't Communicate. It was one of the first anime that was dropped on Netflix weekly episodes. No other anime that Netflix has produced has ever been dropped weekly. Kami Can't Communicate was the first one. And I'm not exaggerating. This is a fact. You can look it up. Before Kami Can't Communicate, there was no other anime that Netflix was producing being released weekly. So, and another time that I realized that Netflix was really considering doing this when Stranger Things season 4 came out. Okay, so there was two parts to season 4, right? So the first part had I think 7 episodes, right? And then part 2 came out a month later, and it had 2 episodes, right? So the first part I think has 7, the second part had 2 episodes. And the reason why they did that is to keep people on the platform longer. As a result, Stranger Things had a longer lifespan, and people were still talking about it, right? Same thing with Cobra Kai. I wish they did the same thing with Cobra Kai. Anyways, let's keep on reading. So says in the publication's new profile on Netflix co-founder Reed Hastings, it said Netflix says there's no hard evidence that week-to-week episodes reduce subscribers' churn, but the Netflix churn rate has been inching higher, and it is now the only streamer with the default all-at-once strategy. Yeah, bro. You should learn from Disney. You should learn from Disney, Netflix. Seriously. Right? It says in the past, Hastings has said to refuse to abandon the binge model. However, it appears he may no longer have the choice and is now willing to make the switch necessary. With weekly releases, it continues to drive consistent interest on television shows, keeping audiences coming back. Yes, and don't forget, with weekly episodes, people stay longer on the platform. If Netflix had been doing this, they will be losing less people. Right? Then it says Netflix was able to test the model with the 2-part release of Stranger Things. What did I just say? Well, duh. What the heck did I just say? Look at that. Right here. Said Netflix was able to test the model with the 2-part release of Stranger Things this past summer. It remains to be seen when or if this new model will be put into place. They're gonna do it. There's no way that they're not gonna do it. Right? And by the way, Reed Hastings, in case you guys don't know who he is, Reed Hastings is the co-founder of Netflix. This guy right here. Right? So there's no way they have to do it if they want to keep people on the platform. They have to release weekly episodes. And this is not only good for some people, they're not gonna like this because some people just want to sit down and consume the whole thing, especially if you're a busy person, if you're very busy, right? But if you're an anime fan, like, do you remember the joy back in the 2000s? Back in the 2000s when we would get a weekly episode of Dragon Ball Z. Remember when Goku turned Super Saiyan, and then a week later you will see the next episode when Goku beats the crap out of Frieza. And those weekly episodes, it kept you going and going and going, and the excitement going. And this is what's been missing. This is what's been missing with television, because now we got so many choices, and we can just eat it all at once, and we forget to take small bites, right? So I'm really glad that they're doing this. Some of you might disagree with me, and hey, if you do, comment below, man. Comment below. I'm up for debate. We don't have to debate. We could just talk, And because I've been saying this, it's just the weekly model is just better. I think mentally is better, and for the joy, for the happiness of consuming television and TV shows and anime, I think it's just better. And also, if you're a YouTuber like myself, this is also great because it means that a show, has a longer lifespan and you can talk about it much longer. But anyways, guys, whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notifications. This is your boy Andy Matrix. Thank you for watching. Godspeed, baby.